Could it be? But me, your man, Louie T, welcome to another installment of the Card Collector Series podcast. Of course, I'm your set man, Louie T. Thank you for joining me. Please do me a huge solid if you haven't already done so. Subscribe to the Card Collector Series for more great content. Turn on your notification bell so you don't miss a thing. And also hit that like button as it helps this channel grow exponentially. I want to talk about another topic today that is a big one for me because I always talk about the type of hunter that I am, and there's no wrong way to collect, and there are various ways to do so. I myself prefer to only eat what I hunt. And so what I mean by that is I only like to collect cards that I'm able to pull from packs myself. Now, I'm starting to gain a different perspective on this, and I'm starting to kind of pull back on my stance. It was a hardline stance when I got back into the game. Like, I don't want anything from anyone else. I don't want any singles. I don't want to go to a shop, see a card there, have a X, YZ price on it, pay that price, and now I have that card in my possession. That, to me, takes the fun out of it. So today, the topic of discussion is the hunt or the chase, as some people like to call it. I call it the hunt. Some people call it the chase, where you go after cards aggressively via packs, whether you buy boxes, you buy packs, whatever the case may be. You open that up and you hope to find something inside. Or what about people who like to go the auction route, as I like to call it, where you essentially are bidding on a card, whether you're doing that online and buying it that way, which is sort of buying it blindly because you really don't know what a card looks like when you see it online. You really want to be able to analyze that card in person, take a look at it, and see if the product that you're purchasing is worth the money you're paying. But that extends all the way out to going to a card show or a shop and seeing cards individually priced and purchasing them. So, excuse me. It's the chase / hunt versus the auction. Where do you stand on that? I myself am not an auctioneer. I don't want to go and buy a card that somebody else hunted and add that to my collection. Now, I think I'm starting to soften my stance because sometimes cards are just hard to come by. And you can hunt as much as you want, and you can spend as many dollars on packs and boxes and still not come away with the card that you're looking for, when all you have to do is just find someone that has the card and purchase it. So I think one is definitely easier than the other. That said, I think for me, one of the biggest reasons I got into collecting cards is because of the rush, that exhilarating feeling you get right before you open a pack of cards. There's nothing like it. And especially if it's a big hunt, especially if it's a pack of cards you spent $1,000 on, and you spent $1,500 on, and you spent $500 on, and there's only 7 or 5 cards or 2 or 3 cards in it. Your heart beats that much faster. And there's this rush that you get, this jolt of adrenaline that comes over your body that you can't replicate when you just walk into a store, walk into a shop, or walk into a card show and look down and see a card. Now, maybe I can't speak for you. Maybe that same feeling comes over you when you've been tracking a card and you finally find it. It's sitting there right in front of you with a price tag on it. Maybe you get that same feeling. That doesn't do it for me. So I've got another podcast episode that I'm going to talk about card shows, because for someone like myself, what's the purpose of a card show? If you really don't want to purchase singles, you don't want to buy cards individually, then what are you really going to a card show for? What's the purpose we're going to talk about that because I kind of got hung up on that a couple of weeks ago. So that's another topic for another day. As we always do at the end of these podcasts, we're going to open up a pack of cards. But I want to know what you guys think. Is that an archaic way of thinking about collecting cards? Is that just a preference? For me, it's a preference, but I'm starting to realize that may not always be the best way to go about, acquiring cards sometimes. There are cards that are 8, 9 years ago, that you're trying to chase a rookie card. I'll give you an example. I want to go after a Giannis rookie card. And I'm going to go after one aggressively, and I'm going to see if I can find one. I could probably go online right now and find, 15 to 20 people selling Giannis rookie cards. And I could probably purchase one and keep it moving. Or, that's not fun to me though. Or, I could go buy those boxes. Now, they're going to cost. They're not going to be cheap. Probably be much cheaper to just go buy the card and go about it that way. Or I could go buy these boxes, which won't guarantee me the Giannis rookie that I'm looking for. Gonna cost me more money probably as well. And go after it that way. And again, you don't know what you're gonna find. You could exceed the rookie card that you were looking for. You might have been looking for a base rookie, and you could walk away with an auto rookie for all you know. That's the beauty of the hunt. Also, there's a drawback. You could get nothing. Okay, you could spend thousands upon thousands of dollars and walk away with nothing. So there are pros and cons to both sides. I myself am a hunter. That's what I am at heart. That's what gives me the most rush. That's what gives me that boost of adrenaline, is going after cards that I can't see. Have to open up the pack to find out what's inside. But I'm starting to soften my stance on not wanting cards that are there, as I like to call, a part of the auction where you have to go either bid on them or buy as a single. I'm starting to soften my stance a bit because some cards are just harder to come by. Now, obviously, if you want, a Jordan, rookie, which there are a bunch of those floating around nowadays, but you'd be really hard pressed to find a box of 86, 87 Fleer Ultra laying around. Or is it 85, 86? I think it's 85, 86 Fleer Ultra. I think that was Jordan's first year in the league. You'd be hard pressed to find a box of that laying around. And if somebody's got one that's unopened, they're going to bust you over the head. Same thing with the Tom Brady. You want a box from 2000? Any box of note with a big-time Brady rookie, like a Topps Chrome 2000 box, they're gonna bust you over the head for that thing. And there may not be a Tom Brady inside of it to make it worth your while. But that's the risk you take. And every time we buy a pack of cards, that is the risk you assume. So I want to hear from you guys down in the comment section. Which do you prefer? You may do both, but which do you prefer? Buying a pack of cards and going after it with the hunt? Or do you just prefer to say, hey, this is the card I want. Someone's selling it. I'd rather buy it and move on. What says you? So let's get into our pack that we will open today. It is a pack of 2020 Chronicles, as you can see there, from the NFL 2020 draft. And for as much success as I had yesterday with my live unboxing of the Obsidian Panini cards from 2020, I still did not manage to hit a Burrow, a Herbert, or a Tua. These guys are hiding from me. I told you I'm going to get them, though. They're not going to be able to run forever. I'm going to get these guys, and it's going to be sweet when I do. Maybe I'll get one of them in one of these little, blaster box pack, one of these little value packs. Who knows? At the end of the day, let's go ahead and rip this puppy open. There are 15 cards inside. Let's see what we can find. So we start out the proceedings this evening with a Jonathan Taylor, rookie. There we go. Rookie running back. He led all rookies in rushing last season. So that's a solid rookie hit there. Look at that. Finally. Finally. I'm on the board, man. Damn. Took me long enough. It's a Joe Burrow, Gridiron Kings. Golly. Let's go ahead and sleeve that up, man. Shit. Sorry for cussing, man. But it took me so long to finally get my hands on one of these puppies, man. These guys have been running and hiding forever. Oh, that feels good, man. That feels really good. All right. Look at that. Back-to-back good ones. Chase Young. Favorite team is the Washington football team. So you get a Chase Young rookie. So we'll sleeve Chase up as well. That's why I love Chronicles, man. Because you know you're getting rookies in there. You know you're getting them. All right. Let's see what we got next. Brandon Ayuk. Luminance. All right. Laviska Shenault. Get a Panini rookie there of Laviska Shenault. LaMichael Piron, Gridiron Kings. Rookie. Running back of the New York Jets. C.D. Lamb. Prism Black. Look at that. Not a quarterback, but a damn good wide receiver. We will sleeve it and leave it. It's another good hit there. See what we got. We have a J.K. Dobbins Omega. All right. We have a Keyshawn Vaughn Omega. Rookie running back of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Then we get into some base cards. Cooper Kupp, Chronicles Bronze. Ryan Tannehill, Chronicles base. Devontae Adams, Chronicles base. Ben Roethlisberger, might be his last year in the league. Chronicles base. Nick Chubb, Chronicles base. And Randy Moss. Little throwback action there. Base. So that was a hell of a pack, if I may say so myself. With 3 standout hits, none bigger than, of course, this Joe Burrow. Gridiron Kings. I'm finally on the board with old Joseph, who's been running from me feverishly. So we got one. Follow that up with the second pick in the draft, Chase Young. So me being a Washington football team fan, that's a good hit there. And a Prism Black C.D. Lamb. All right. So that's going to do it for me, your man Louie T. I think that Joe Burrow deserves a bang. Before we get out of here, I want to thank you guys for joining me. Look forward to chopping it up with you with a brand new topic next Tuesday and another pack to rip open. Hopefully we have as much success with that pack as we did today. We'll probably come with some baseball next time. I think we'll do that. But in any event, I'm your man Louie T. Get off the bench, get in the game, and kick it with me, your man Louie T. Until next time, remember, it's hunting season, and the hunt never ends, especially here on the Card Collector Series. Until next time, you guys, have a good one.
LouieTeeNetwork.